Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back to the third candle review of this delightful Sunday. I hope you are having a great weekend. If you've missed the first two in-depth candle reviews, I will link those in the description box right below this video here. Essentially, I am spending the day today sharing the remainder of my in-depth reviews from the Kringle Spellbound collection, which was a new concept for Halloween 2024 from Kringle Candle. I want to finish up the remainder of my Halloween and fall candle reviews prior to moving on to holiday candles. So if you are looking for my first sniffs, first impressions of the new holiday scents, please know those will be coming, but I want to hold off on sharing my initial thoughts there until I finish reviewing these fall and Halloween candles. I can promise you the holiday candles are not going anywhere. By the time these videos go up, they will have just launched on the website. So they'll be around for quite some time. These are our seasonal fragrances for holiday 2024. So please know that if you are interested in picking those up, you don't have to rush to do that. So anyway, let us dig into the next fragrance from the Kringle Spellbound collection. And unfortunately, this is another one of those fragrances where I think the type of scent that this is kind of maybe missed the mark for being a Halloween scent. So we're back to talking about florals again. Fortune's Beacon it's a very, very straightforward floral to my nose. I feel like I'm not gonna have a whole lot to say about a lot of these different fragrance notes that I'm about to read through, because really this fragrance is just kind of like Hexes on My Exes is pretty much, I would say 98% just one specific floral note. So let's dig into the scent description. Let's talk about these fragrance notes, and then we'll dive into basically what I think this smells like. So, Fortune's Beacon. Abundant wealth is interwoven with lucky green clover and new spring hyacinth, nestled against soft woods and musk. So the stone that was in this wax was the green aventurine. And I've said this in the last couple of videos as well. You can dig the stones out, or you can leave them in the wax, and as you are burning the candle, essentially the stones will just kind of sink to the bottom of the wax pool. I thought the stones were kind of pretty, so I popped all of mine out and just put them all into a little glass jar. They look super cute. I don't know, made me happy. But you can leave those stones in there. All right, the top notes here are green and jasmine. The mid notes are hyacinth and clover, and the base is wood and musk. Okay, so what do I smell here? Listen, this is 98% hyacinth, and it is a very potent hyacinth. Hyacinth is not really my favorite floral note. It's just very sweet and very potent. I kind of put it in the same category as lilac, although I think I personally like lilac a little bit more than I do hyacinth. Hyacinth is a very intensely sweet, springy floral note to my nose, and it's usually just quite potent, and that is definitely the case here. Now, I do definitely pick up a little bit of a green in this fragrance for sure. The green that I'm smelling is more of like a leafy greenness. It doesn't necessarily smell like grass per se or clover per se. It's just kind of a leafy green type note. And that's basically all that I get. I don't smell the jasmine. I don't smell the wood note. I don't smell the musk. I just get almost straight up hyacinth with the smallest touch of like a leafy green. I think this would be a lovely springtime fragrance. I really do. I don't think it makes sense around Halloween. However, I think for most people, at least with the hexes on my X's, I could kind of see, especially since it was like a very like traditional rose scent with that one, I could see where that could make sense with, you know, a more like gothic Victorian Halloween type of vibe. But this hyacinth here, like this just straight up screams like springtime and Easter to my nose. So I'm not sure why this particular fragrance was selected, but listen, if you like hyacinth, this is a very potent floral. The strength and throw are not an issue here at all. The strength of this one is again easily between like, I would say a 7, 7.5. And the throw is, I don't know, I feel like that I can smell this one throughout, I would say, the bulk of the downstairs of the house. I'm gonna put the throw on this one at even a little bit higher. I'm gonna put it at about an 8. Now I will do that with the caveat of, I think I'm just noticing this particular fragrance note so much because it just stands out like a sore thumb amongst all of the amazing fall fragrances that I am also currently enjoying. Yeah, this one just does not make sense to me at all personally, but if you're looking for a good performer, you should pick this one up for the springtime. Like if you can figure out a way to, you know, like peel off the label or put it in a candle sleeve or something, you're going to get a very powerful springtime floral out of this one. So if you're willing to save it until next spring, I would say happy shopping. You've got a great option here for that. Burn quality, no issues. I mean, I have said this with the last 2 reviews as well that went up earlier today. I think that having the uncolored wax in these country candle jars was a really good decision. I think honestly they should just color the jars instead of the wax going forward because the burn has been so good on these, you guys. I've had no issues with the wicks. I've had no issues with the wax at all. There's no discoloration. There's no sooting. Just that usual clean burn that I'm used to from the Kringle classic jars actually. So, and as we all know, with the Kringle classic jars, they don't color the wax at all. You might get a colored jar, but usually, you know, it is just the clear jar with the kind of, I guess, ivory colored soy wax. So yeah, you guys, this has been burning like a champ. It has gone to past the halfway point for sure, with absolutely 0 issues. And all I've been doing is just trimming these wicks before each burn, essentially just knocking off the carbon balls or mushroom tops that form. And that's it. You just set it and forget it, I guess. You know, it's like I said, it's basically the same quality burn as the 2-wick like Kringle classic jars. So I don't know, for what it's worth, I would rather just see Country Candle maybe go to no colorants in the wax. Maybe they just color the jars. I really want to know if other people who have purchased these Spellbound collection jars, if they have a similar opinion or if you think they're burning essentially exactly the same for you. Let me know in the comments down below. But for me, I think the overall burn quality has been better without this wax being colored. So that's just my opinion. Overall, this fragrance it's a miss for me, I gotta admit. First of all, I'm not a big hyacinth person to begin with. And then also, I just don't think it's really seasonally appropriate right now. So I don't know, for me, this one's a little bit of a pass, but if you like florals, you might like it for the spring. So for what it's worth, there you go. Let me know if you have any questions. Subscribe if you're new. There are 2 more reviews coming a little bit later on today, so stay tuned for those. I appreciate you being here for this little marathon, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.